Hey Bubba, this is Sarah here, and welcome back to another one of my hot books review. We are quite literally using the same drink from last week's video. I cannot be bothered to make another drink. Quite frankly, I'm making this on the same day, so what difference does it make to me? Cheers. And yes, it still has the glitter in it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Today's book of the day is called My Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine, and it is the second book from the My Vampire series that she just started. I think I might have liked the first one a little bit more, but this one was just as funny. It was just as witty. Let's go into the details. Starting off the cover, I actually did like this cover a little bit more than the first one. So for that, I'm going to be giving this a 4 out of 5. This cover just pops out so much more. I love the shadow details in the back behind Reginald. Just in general, I feel like the cover just stands out so much more than the first one did. The book is a dual perspective following our two main characters, Amelia Collins and Reginald Cleves. Amelia Cleves is our workaholic accountant and is almost the perfect definition of successful if it wasn't for her dating history. Side note, she has none. At a family dinner with the wedding invite, she has somehow convinced her whole family that she was going to bring a +1. With a strange encounter of running into Reginald Cleves, she thought he was perfect for her little scheme. For Reginald, who has nothing better to do with his given circumstances, he thought this would be very entertaining and fun for him to join in on. As Amelia and Reginald spend more time together to perfect their fake dating, Reginald comes to realize that he wants Amelia more than just for fake dating. And with the way that she has reacted to the news that he was a vampire, made him think that everything was going to be just perfectly fine. Another rom-com done amazingly well. I feel like this one has a lot more tropes that people like to see in romance books. I was highly entertained from front to end. I will say I wasn't laughing as much as I did with the first one. Frederick is just unintentionally funny type. Reginald, he doesn't try to be funny, but a guy is just a little bit more flirtatious. The story moves on pretty fast, so I don't think there was a moment where I just kind of sat there and was like bored. There's always kind of like one or two lingering questions in the back of my mind that gets answered later on. I realize a running theme between both books is that they're so lighthearted that even the problems and the solutions aren't so serious. Truly, nothing about this book is serious. Don't take anything for face value. Don't take anything as like things need to be like resolved right now. It's such a feel-good book. I don't know if that was her intention. Personally, I just really enjoyed it for what it is. A rom-com. I'm gonna give the plot a 4.5 out of 5. Tears, no tears in this one. Romance, I'm actually gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. It is a rom-com, so of course we get our happy ending, but the solution to our problem didn't really revolve around love. Some might argue it might, but I don't think it was that obvious for it to be considered a love solution. Is that weird? I feel like this is like a potion. Definitely more spice than the first one. Or actually, I don't know if there's more spice or if it's more intense spice. Which leads me to the characters, which I'm giving a 5 out of 5. Our main character trope this time is a workaholic and not a bad boy. Frederick is more like a cool guy, the confident, cool, laid-back guy. I guess most books are opposites attract. Their dynamic fits very well. I'm very glad that Reginald has this happy ending, but nothing beats Frederick and Reginald's relationship. I'm obsessed with them. They're so fun together. Fun in the way that Reginald, all he does is teases Frederick and messes with him, and then Frederick is just so stoic. Truly the bestest of friends, even though they're not really friends, but you get the point. There's not a character where I hate. Even the enemies, the bad guys, the problem people, I don't hate any of them. Characters are very solid, which leads me overall to giving this book a 10 out of 10. I have been loving the series. I feel like they are just in general very well-rounded books. I recommend it. So if you're looking for a rom-com fantasy, a fantasy rom-com, what are y'all waiting for? I need y'all to read this book so we can talk about it together. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to read every single one of them, and I'll see you guys next time with Sarah. Bye!